Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Chris, the Camping Texan here. Where in the world is the GeoPro? This weekend, we're at Huntsville State Park, and this is campsite number 52. Well, good morning, y'all. I'm glad y'all could make it out to the campsite. You got here just in time to enjoy some coffee with me this morning. Hey, last weekend at Dinosaur Valley, y'all, was amazing. I enjoyed going back there for the second trip. The Cedar Breaks Trail was a lot of fun, and then splashing around in the water looking for dinosaur tracks. I had a blast out there. If you haven't hopped on and checked out that video, please do so. It's called Dinosaur Valley, the sequel. But y'all, this weekend I'm out here at Huntsville State Park in Huntsville, Texas, and this town is very near and dear to my heart. This is where Susan and I met, where we attended college at Sam Houston State University, and where I worked for TDCJ for many years. So I've been coming out to this park for a long time. But a little bit of history on Huntsville State Park. It is a CCC park, which is always fun. I like getting out to the CCC parks and seeing all the character that they have. Sam Houston is a very prominent figure, General Sam Houston, in this town, and so when you're in this park, you're going to find a lot of references to him. For example, this weekend we're staying in the Colony camping loop area, and he was given the name Raven by a Native American chief, and so that's what Colony stands for. So y'all stick around and I'll show you around your campsite. Well, y'all, this is campsite number 52 at Huntsville State Park. We're in the Colony camping area. Just up this road here is the restrooms, a playground, and your dumpsters. But as far as services go for this campsite, you get 20, 30, and 50 amp electric and water. No problems with the services. Everything hooked up nicely this weekend. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the negative out of the way, because there's a lot of positives to this campsite. So the negative is that it's not level front to back or side to side. You're going to have to tinker with your setup to get it the way that you would like it. But the positives far outweigh the negative. For example, I really enjoy having this nice concrete table. And sorry, we got a little bit of rain last night and everything's a little wet this morning. And I like having the trees here. It's really nice. You get your in-ground grill and fire ring here, as well as a double lantern hook and pole. And then another really nice feature is a private access trail down to the water. Really is well worth staying here just to get this view. Well, y'all, one of the neat features about campsite 52 is that you have your private access trail down here to the water where you can go fishing. Now, this park, Huntsville State Park, is known for alligators. So if you have dogs, if you have children, you're going to want to come down here with caution. And I believe y'all are in for a treat this morning, because I walked down here a while ago and there's an alligator, and he's just hanging out in the water. Y'all see him right there? Y'all see his head and his eyes? So if you stay in 52, you might get to see some alligators. Now, how cool is that, y'all? And then I'll go ahead and show y'all while I'm down here, while we're watching this alligator. They're reconstructing or rebuilding the boathouse here at Huntsville State Park. So looks like things are coming along quite nice over there. So it'll be pretty cool to check out once it's all done. But a lot of wildlife, y'all. A lot of squirrels. I probably seen 5, 6, 7 squirrels this morning. So, well, y'all, let's talk about insects this weekend. I saw a lot of ants, but really they didn't bother us. They left us alone. Mosquitoes really weren't an issue this weekend, and this is getting to be the latter part of May. So it really it's been nice here this weekend. As far as services go, satellite, we've been able to lock into our channels. AT&T, no issues making phone calls, sending text messages, or surfing the internet. Everything's worked perfectly this weekend. It's been an enjoyable weekend out here. Now let me say that if you require any services while you're here, y'all, they have Gator Junction, which is it's their park store, and they sell caps and t-shirts, and they also have some grocery items like ice cream and chips. But Huntsville is a large town, y'all. It's 5 minutes from here, and they have plenty of well-known eating establishments and gas stations and things like that. So if you require anything, I would suggest that you take a 5-10 minute trip into Huntsville. Walmart's going to have everything you need right there off of Interstate 45. Well, y'all, this is the headquarters at Huntsville State Park, and these are some of the friendliest folks you'll meet. I've been in here several times, and every time I visit, they are always so nice. But y'all, they have a nice size ice machine inside here. A 7-pound bag will cost you $3. And then they also have a Coke machine inside there, restrooms. And then over here to the side, they have a firewood shack. $5 for 10 sticks of wood, y'all. That's not bad at all. And then, of course, out here in the courtyard, they got a little place to sit down. And then what I really like is over here, when you first come in, there is a lot of parking for your RV. Really is nice. Tucked away in these tall East Texas pine trees. So y'all get up here and y'all come see the nice folks up here at headquarters. Well, y'all, another campsite that you might enjoy is 54. I don't normally like to stay on the inside of these camping loops. Lake Corpus Christi State Park is an example. But this one I kind of like. It's one of the things I notice about it is the pad. It's not level side to side. You might have to play with your setup a little bit, but at least there's some trees here in this campsite. Unlike 55, which is very short and there's no trees there. But you get 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water, double lantern hook and pole, and then the concrete picnic table, which could use some maintenance. It looks like there's a little bit of a chip missing out of it. And then, of course, your in-ground grill and fire ring is there. But this is a nice and deep pad. So if you're looking for a site on the inside of the Colonnade camping loop, this one might be right for you. Well, y'all, if there's a campsite that I could tell you to avoid, it would be 140 in Prairie Branch. The last time Megan and I stayed out here, we stayed there. It was a quick overnight trip, but what I don't like about 140 is that there's no trees. It's out in the wide open, and it's not level front to back or side to side, and it's also in the middle of everything. You have a lot of people walking back and forth to the restrooms, as well as a trailhead that's back there. So I would say definitely, if you can get another site, stay somewhere other than 140. Well, y'all, one of the cool features about Huntsville State Park is that they have a trailer dump station for each of their camping areas. So this weekend we're staying over in the Colonnade and Raven Hill area. Hope I'm saying that right. We've stayed in the Prairie Branch camping area. We stayed over in 141 over there. And what's great is that they have the dump station with a double sewer connection. And so that goes for each side. So you guys can see, you get there's a water tap there, a non-potable water tap. You need to do your black tank flush over here. Now I only see one water tap, so most of the dump stations that we visit have two. But you do get the double sewer connection here, 2 garbage cans. And then on my way in last night, y'all won't believe this, but the light works in this dump station. So it was well lit. Look how big it is, y'all. I mean, you're not gonna have any issues getting your rig through here. This pad looks nice and level too, so everything should drain nice, and you're not gonna leave here with waste still in your rig. But very impressed. And given the number of sites that they have over here, they really do. They need to have the double sewer connection here. So they've got you covered, guys. The next time you're staying out here at Raven Hill or Colony, make sure you visit their dump station. Well, y'all, I hope you're enjoying your tour of Huntsville State Park. Why don't you go ahead and lace up your hiking boots and we'll go check out the trails. Well, y'all, I'm out here on the Triple C Trail at Huntsville State Park, and you just never know what you're gonna see when you're out on these trails. Now, this is a park boundary trail. So if you can hear traffic noise in the background, that's traffic noise from Interstate 45. But we found this bench. We ran across this bench, which is a welcome sight on this long trail, but it just seems so out of place. So y'all never know what you're gonna see out here. Well, y'all, sometimes you just never know what's gonna happen with these trails. They didn't indicate when we got here that the Triple C Trail was closed out by the highway. So we're gonna have to hike down the main road here and go past headquarters and then pick up the Chinquapin Trail. So we won't get to see the CCC culverts. We'll have to catch that some other time, but for now we're going to head down this road toward headquarters. Well, y'all, we figured out why part of the Triple C Trail was closed. We hiked our way down Park Road 40, almost to headquarters. And when we got back on the Triple C trail, we realized that part of the trail was flooded out. But we've made our way back, and we found our trail marker. So we're going to keep heading on this way. It runs dead into the Chinquapin Trail. Well, it's so nice to be back on the Chinquapin Trail. There's some comfort just knowing that you're headed in the right direction after a detour. But I wanted to bring your attention to this trail right here, y'all. This is the Lone Star Trail. And the Lone Star Trail is 130 miles of scenic trail that runs through the Sam Houston National Forest. And you can access that trail right here at Huntsville State Park. So if you're interested in doing a 130-mile trip through the Sam Houston National Forest, book your site out here at Huntsville State Park, and you can hike until your heart's content. So y'all, I always like to say that it's the little things that the park does that makes the experience, and Huntsville State Park is no exception. So we're still on the Chinquapin Trail. And these are the Headwater Boardwalk that they've installed out here. And this is just so nice, y'all, to take a stroll and look at nature as you walk along. It's so pretty out here. Well, y'all, what a reward this is. We've been hiking for 3 hours, a little over 7.32 miles, and we've made it to one of the most gorgeous views here at Huntsville State Park. This is the dam. The original dam was built in 1940 by the CCC, and the dam failed. And then it wasn't until enough money was raised through timber sales that the dam was rebuilt and then reopened in 1956. But this is just gorgeous, y'all. You can see the other side of the lake from here. So pretty. So y'all, check this out. We're almost done with our hike, and we came across this creek. And if you notice, there is flowing water on this side of the trail, but it's not going across the trail. So how cool is that? The water is flowing underneath the trail, and it has a real steady flow to it as well. It's pretty cool. Now y'all, let me talk about the activities that I enjoyed this weekend while I was here. I brought my daughter Megan with me this weekend, so it was just her and I, and she always enjoys hiking the long trails with me. And so we were not disappointed this weekend. We hiked 10 miles. It was 4 hours worth of trails here. And let me tell you, the Triple C trail, you guys have to try that trail out. So this park is excellent for trails. As an honorary mention, y'all, I would like to suggest that if you want to learn a little bit more about Sam Houston, General Sam Houston, take the short drive into Huntsville, and then his homestead and museum is located across from Sam Houston State University. So y'all can check that out as well. But this park is really nice. It's large. Bring your bicycles out here. There's plenty of places to ride. Your children will enjoy the swimming area. It's just a lot of fun. There's fishing, and right now I'm standing at the back of the campsite, and so you could fish from the back of your campsite, as well as they have a fishing pier at the back of the camping loop area. So really a lot of activities that you can do out here. They also have they have kayak, canoe rentals here. You can bring your boat out here to Lake Raven. Just so many different options. That's why this park is very popular and why it's always busy every time I come out here. Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. Had an amazing visit to Huntsville State Park, but it's time to hit the trail. Y'all, next weekend we're going to be back out at Lake Somerville. We're going to visit Nels Creek, so y'all come and join me for that one. But hey, listen, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when our videos post every Saturday at 11 a.m. And to all my current subscribers, guys, you rock. so much. I appreciate you. And my future subscribers, what are you waiting for, guys? Get on board. I see a lot of campsites. Drop me a note in comments if there's a campsite that you would like to see. And remember, y'all, I'll see you at the campsite.